Midnight Whispers Audiobook 2026 Episode 1 The Shoebox. The rain hadn't stopped since Tuesday. It hammered the flat roof like someone upstairs was trying to break through with bare fists. I sat on the edge of Mum's old settee, the one with the burn mark from her last fag 20 years ago, staring at the shoebox I'd dragged out from under her bed. Inside, a tangle of micro-cassettes. Most had faded labels in her neat biro handwriting. Dr. Harris, 14799. Counsel-Re, damp. Kevin, don't call again. Harmless stuff. Then there was the one at the bottom. No label except a date scratched deep into the plastic. 12/03/98. The tape inside looked older than the rest, edges frayed like it had been played to death. I shouldn't have bothered. The electricity was still on, barely, but the answering machine was long unplugged, its cord coiled like a dead snake on the carpet. I only wanted to test if the batteries in my old dictaphone still held a charge. Slotted the cassette in, hit play. Static hissed, then my voice. Not now me. Not the 38-year-old who'd come back here because the solicitors wouldn't stop ringing. Teenage me. 14, maybe 15. Thin, cracking, the way boys sound right before they stop sounding like boys. And if you hear this, don't open the door tonight, all right? Whatever you do, promise me. My own breathing caught in my throat. I hadn't thought about that night in decades. The flat had been different then, louder, warmer, full of people who weren't dead yet. I remembered the argument with Mum, storming out, slamming the door so hard the letterbox rattled. I'd crashed at Gaz's place on the top floor. Came back the next morning to find her sitting at the kitchen table, eyes red, saying nothing. Never asked why I'd begged myself not to come home. The tape kept rolling, silence for a long beat. Then a click, like someone lifting the receiver again. A woman's voice, soft, tired, familiar in a way that made my stomach drop. Jamie, why didn't you listen? Mum, not angry, not sad, just disappointed. The way she used to sound when I forgot to take the bins out. I waited, all night. Door was open. You never came. I stared at the dictaphone. The counter ticked forward. 047, 048. I'm still waiting. My hand shook so hard I almost dropped the thing. I jabbed stop. The tape whirred to a halt. Silence rushed back in, thick as the damp in the walls. I sat there for what felt like hours. Rain drilled on. Somewhere down the corridor, a baby cried, then stopped like it had been switched off. I told myself it was grief. 3 months since the funeral. Sleep deprivation. Too many cans of cheap lager. People hear what they want to hear when they're alone in a place that smells like old cigarettes and regret. But I needed to know. I pressed play again. Static. My teenage voice again. Fainter this time, like it was coming from further away. Don't answer it. Don't. Whatever you do, click. Then nothing. Just the soft hiss of blank tape. I exhaled. Laughed once, short, ugly. See? Nothing. Just an old message I must have left myself by accident. Kids do stupid things with answer phones. I was reaching to eject the cassette when the machine clicked again. Not the dictaphone. The dictaphone was already stopped. From inside the shoebox, a tiny mechanical whir, like something waking up. Then her voice, clear, close, right against the speaker. Jamie, I froze. I know you're there. I can hear you breathing. My pulse slammed in my ears. I looked around the dim living room, curtains drawn, streetlight bleeding orange through the gaps. No one, Just me and the ghosts in a cardboard box. Why haven't you come home yet? A pause, long enough for me to hear the rain change rhythm, like it was listening too. I left the light on for you. Another click, then my voice. Current me, the one sitting here now. Quiet, almost a whisper. I'm sorry, Mum. I'm coming. I hadn't spoken. My mouth was dry, lips sealed. The tape kept going. I'm coming up the stairs now. 3rd floor, past Gaz's old door, the one with the broken lock. My legs felt locked to the floor. I couldn't move. Almost there. Footsteps, not on the tape. In the corridor outside. Slow, heavy, wet shoes squeaking on cracked lino. The answering machine, still unplugged, clicked one last time. Don't open the door, Jamie. A knock, soft, 3 times. I stared at the door. The chain was off. I never put it on when I came in. The knock came again, slower, like whoever was out there knew I was listening, and they had all night. To be continued.